The Indian Hill Braves field hockey varsity team is playing St. Ursula.
It's a nice day for a game.
And they hit it.
Pass.
That was a hack. It's given to the other team.
Number 1 takes it.
It's a nice drive. That's one thing we find that Indian Hill needs a lot of work on, is like getting our drives down to the other opponents, because every other team seems to just like whack it down there. Our defense has to kick butt in order to make it.
It's out.
It's a high stick.
And ball's back in play. Indian Hill's ball.
This is Rachel. She takes this ball. She's got the best drives on the team.
The other team takes it. She gets back. Number 8.
That means it's a corner. This is bad. I know. What are we supposed to say? Shoot. Sorry.
Up. That was out. The ball was out again. It's Braves ball again.
She's taking it down. That's Catherine.
It's out. Number 15. 16, I mean.
All right, they got it.
Back in the Braves' hands. It's a very back and forth game.
Okay, Ursula takes it. All right, Catherine hits it.
Their team gets it, takes it down the field.
We're making a walls. And it was a high ball, but they let it go. That was a hack. You could probably hear the sticks hitting each other. That was Rachel's hit. Rachel
Taken
Baxter.
by Ursula. Number 8 on their team, Christina Moltz. She has the ball right now. But not anymore.
Oh, oh, nice. Only problem is we can't follow it.
Out of bounds.
Seems to be a problem a lot. They fight for it.
But it's Braves ball.
There they go.
They're taking it down.
I think that's Kate that's staying with it. Yep. What's going on? Okay, Rachel's taking the hit again. Hopefully they'll get a corner. Oh, and it's close to the cage. But
It's
they let it
close,
go out.
but not close enough.
Yeah.
This is the cage. Okay, and it's the Braves ball going towards them. But they've defense stopped it. We're
There
getting
we
closer.
go. That's Ann. All right, a corner in our favor. All we got to do is take it in. Oh. Unfortunately, that was called.
It's a close game.
It was a hacking by the other team, or by our team.
Just keep missing that goal.
Yep, that one went out of bounds.
It's their ball. Number 3's taking it.
Everybody
That's
sets up.
Kelly Egan.
Seeming to have some problems figuring out where to set it down.
Now they get to choose where they set the ball down.
There's Rachel. She's always coming in there, stopping it for us. She's a defensive player, but she seems to always play at the 50-yard line, which is really nice because she keeps it up there for them. All the defense does. They're all great. That's Jenny Von Dielen going in there, taking it.
And she got it.
She took charge. And that's Kate Rowe going down.
A lot of people going
Yes.
after that ball.
That's number 6, taking the hit. All right, it's Ursula's ball. Everybody sets up.
She had to choose where they put the ball, Chelsea?
No, it has to be where the ref calls it, where they made the foul.
Oh, I gotcha. It's Braves ball again.
That is Kate Hamilton taking it. And now it's Rachel taking it. 'Cause I know she's got the drives.
It's still the Braves ball.
That
But-
is... That was Abby Rowe that just got in there real well. That was a high ball. It'll be ours now. Looks like Abby Rowe is going to take it. A miss. Unfortunately, that takes it down to the other team.
The other team's really spread out. Braves getting in there.
Yeah, that's something we need to like work harder on. We seem to clump up with varsity and JV.
And their number,
That's Abby Rowe trying to outrun her.
that's number 6 of their team, taking it pretty far. That was Lynn Fiorito.
Abby Rowe makes it that time. Nice save by them.
Now, what is it that the ref is carrying in her hand?
I think it's a card, and that's if she can give out a yellow card if somebody violates a foul to a certain degree.
Oh, okay.
And then they won't be able to play in the rest of the game. So hopefully we never get one of those.
Number 15 tries for the goal, misses of their team.
You can tell Morgan's heart's beating fast. She's a good goalie, though. She tends to stop all of them. They're setting up for a corner. The rest of the team from the sidelines is yelling their cheers, trying to get them pumped.
And
Jenny
the
Von
Braves
Deelen.
team takes it.
Rachel's taking the hit, as always. She's going to send it down for us. If we can just get in there and take it.
Boss, the game seems to get a little more active now. Everyone's adrenaline's getting a little more pumped up.
Yep, looks like it. Oh.
Number 4 misses it. That's Stephanie Brown. Braves get it back. Blocked by their team, by Ursula.
You know, I did know a Stephanie Brown once. She was a weird kid. Hopefully this one isn't. And they're staying with it.
Now what's happening, Chelsea? I'm gonna fill. What was that called on?
Missed it. Oh, that one hit the girl's foot. Number 3, Kate Hamilton's foot. So they're giving it back.
They get another shot.
It's a long hit. Morgan makes a save.
That was a good block by
Morgan Malthouse makes a nice save. The goalie. So
their number 6 has the ball. That would be Lynn Fiorito again.
looks like there's some unrest.
Yeah, there's something going on in the field.
The refs like to tell the players what to do and what they're doing wrong. They tend to go on forever, so that seems like what's going on right now. It's a turnaround. Rachel's taking it out. Hopefully this will clear it out of our section. Get it all the way down. The other goalie's looking bored. Somebody would have
Taken by the other team. But number 4, Stephanie Brown takes the ball.
No, Kate Kremchek.
Oh, Kate Kremchek, sorry. Stephanie Brown's on the other team.
And Catherine takes it. She makes the save. Too much fancy footwork, though. We got to get it out of there. That hit off of number 14's foot.
Turf really makes the ball bounce high.
So the other team gets it. Yes, nice block. That's what the point of the wall is. It's nice it worked finally.
Their number 3 has it.
Number 4 takes the hit. Katie Kremchek. Number 21 makes a nice clearing. Oh, that was a push. Rachel takes it.
Number 12's taking it down the field.
Ooh, it bounced.
That was Anna Little, by the way.
The other team takes it back. That's all right. Hopefully the Braves will block it.
She hits down
It
the
was
field.
close.
Struggling
Catherine
to get
stays
the
with
ball.
it. Oh. Gotta hustle after that ball, but I'm sure the forwards and middies are just dying. They're running back and forth so much. It's a long field.
Their number 1 is taking it. That's Tori Vegel Guessing, taking the ball out.
You know, they say defense doesn't work as hard as the offense usually, or people seem to think that, but at least for Indian Hill games, seems like the defense works really hard. The
That's
ball's
very
always
interesting.
down on their side. Oh.
Number 15 takes it. Number 15 on their team takes it, but Braves got it out of there.
A long hit. The Braves formed their wall.
Let's hope it works same way it worked before.
The theory of the wall is to form a barrier so that the ball can't get by it because there's so many people stacked up that there's no way that ball is going to fly by. However, especially on turf, it's really hard to block it because the ball seems to bounce and it flies faster than you'd expect. Plus, you can't lift up your stick high enough to try and block it without getting called for. And if you get called for while you're in the circle, you're going to get another corner, which is really bad.
How high can you lift your stick?
I think it can't go above the waist. It's just if it's like in dangerous shooting range where somebody could get hurt.
Okay.
Catherine takes it in. Number 10. And Kenny tried.
Ursula takes it, but we get it back.
Back there a little while ago, Rachel made a really nice clearing, sending it almost halfway down the field.
Ursula has the ball again. It goes a long way,
It's out.
but it's out.
Those are always nice because then we get the ball right back.
You always have to chase after the ball, though. It's nice that the ball's so bright. You can always spot it on the field.
They have pink ones too.
And no one's wearing orange, so it sticks right out. Braves have the ball.
Somebody's got to get there.
Oh,
Annie takes a fall. Or that was Kristen, actually.
she gets right back up in there.
No, that was Abby Rowe. My bad. That was a high stick. See how it flew off the stick real high.
Yes.
And then the last move where the sticks were kind of hacking on each other. They call it hacking. It's where it's kind of like you're hitting the other person's stick, and it just gets a little too violent. And they're afraid.
It's a corner.
They're afraid if you keep hitting each other, you can whack each other in the head or something. So they just call it off for.
Nice save by Morgan.
Defense is done well. They keep it out and take it up the side. That's our strategy usually, I have to say. Probably shouldn't have just said that on air, but you know what? Try and keep it to the sides.
Yeah, this is a close tie here.
Still 0-0.
During the game.
Abby Rowe makes a nice hit. Gotta follow it down there. And Kenny.
Another call.
And Kenny was running for it there.
Seems to be a lot of calls made by the refs during this game.
There's always a lot of calls. In field
Keeps
hockey
it safe.
and in girls lacrosse. There's 6 flying around. You know, they said they might start making people wear these little face goggles where they put these crates over your eyes. It's like...
Is it protection from sticks?
Yeah, but we're fighting against it, and a lot of other schools are, because it's not really necessary with how many calls that they have. But they might be using it for lacrosse as well. And people seem to associate field hockey with lacrosse. That's why they might be doing it for field hockey as well. But we're already wearing mouth guards, so it doesn't seem like you need much more.
Ursula hits the ball.
Yeah, the mouth guards, those are lovely. You just gotta love the saliva dripping out of them every time. But makes people look like monkeys out on the fields. It's lovely. Actually, sometimes if you don't get them fitted right, it makes you feel like you're gonna puke. So, whoa, that was a
nice save by their goalie.
Ursula goalie makes a nice hit. No. No
but
points
it's a
have been
corner.
Scored.
It's a corner.
No points have been scored. Every time they hit the ball in the cage, that's 1 point up on the scoreboard. But we still are 0-0.
Now I saw a girl bend down. Did she touch the ball?
Looked like she did. That's probably why they gave it to Ursula.
Are you not allowed to touch the ball?
Mm-mm.
Kind of like soccer. Braves takes down the field.
And he makes a nice hit, but fortunately it went out.
Everyone's trying to make that point. Make someone start winning.
Whoever makes the first point usually has the most confidence throughout the rest of the game. So that's why it's a big struggle for the first point.
It's a corner.
'Cause in past games we've had it where a team will score once, then they'll score right again in the next like 5 minutes, and that's just about all you can take.
Now, in corners, is there a certain way you're supposed to set your players? Or is it all strategy?
There's a certain way. You have to stay behind. Different players have to stay behind different markings. There's a rusher that comes out kind of as a distraction.
That was a long hit. Their number 15 takes it, but it was stopped by our number 26.
Yeah, the rusher comes out as a distraction to try and throw the long hit off into the goal, because usually that's when it tends to be made. But then every other position has its special spot too on defense.
Braves are trying to get that ball in there just as well as Ursula is. Both have very good defenses.
Catherine works hard with her stick getting it in there. She's new this year to our school.
Oh, that was a high ball.
Catherine Creding, she came to our school. She's a sophomore this year. She used to play at her old school, and nobody had ever She came in and made varsity right away. She's pretty good.
Number 16 on their team has the ball.
Ooh,
We
Rachel
try to
made
get
a
in
nice
there.
save. Number 3, Kate Hamilton. She sends it down. And that is Anna taking it.
Another call on the play.
She made a nice move there, number 11. That's one of those side sweeps. Those usually send it really far. However, I haven't seen any Indian Hill players try that one yet. Hopefully we will by the end of the game.
Number 1 on their team has the ball again. That's Tori Vogel-Gessing. A lot of fighting over that ball.
Too much fighting. It's a hack. Yep, we take it in. If somebody would follow it in.
The other team has it back. Fortunately, the ball did not go in the hole. That's golf talk. Unfortunately for us, the ball did not go in.
They're taking it down. Gotta run to save that ball. I've seen some people throw themselves on it to save it from going out. Guess we're not getting quite
Now,
that aggressive.
are you allowed to have any part of your body touch the ball except for your hands? So as long as you jump on it, will it be okay? Does it go to the other team?
Actually, it usually does go to the other team if it hits you anywhere. And it was almost in. That's the kind of drive that the rusher is supposed to block. There's no holes on this field.
Everyone wants that ball.
It's a nice drive. Rachel's getting in there to save it. She's trying to outrun her.
Their number 6 was the one taking that ball down.
When they get closer, you can see the monkey mouths.
That's Lynn Fiorito. And now number 8 on their team has it.
That was a nice pass.
I noticed a lot of people hit the ball with their sticks low to the ground. Does it make it easier?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot easier to hit when your stick's low.
You're supposed to always have your stick down just in case the ball comes flying through in your direction. Then it's easier to stop because there's more of a surface area. It's all part of science, you know?
Brave 6 has it.
When she makes this drive, she's got to follow it through.
That was Abby Rowe. That was a nice drive.
That was beautiful.
All the way down the field.
If our offense can just get
Their
there.
defense is trying to get it out of there.
Oh, Catherine made a nice thing. But the ref caught it. Everybody in the stands got mad. Unfair call.
Their team has that back. Gets the ball back.
Unrest. The ref's calling these calls on just simple ball maneuver. Looks like, I guess they
Brave 6
hit the
has it
person's
again.
stick.
That's Abby Rowe.
That was a hack.
Now, what exactly is a hack?
It's when you hit the other person's stick.
So you cannot come in any contact with another player?
No, you can, but as long as you're not like hitting at him real hard. And that was a high ball.
That was a very bouncy ball. Something caught on it again.
It hit her stick. It hit her foot, I mean. So Ursula gets it.
Their number 6.
It's Elizabeth
going with
Lackman coming in. Rachel stays with it and takes it out.
She's trying to get it down there.
She's got to drive it out. Give it to somebody.
Surrounded by a lot of Ursulas people.
Ursula looks like they're clumping up a lot, but they've got a strong offense, so they all keep in the center.
Everyone's trying.
Seems to work for them. But the scoreboard is still tied 0-0.
The game's becoming a little more intense.
Oh. All right, it's our ball. Number 3, Kate Hamilton.
Drive right down.
We got to get in there and attack. Got to take that down. That was a hack. And a push.
Against
Us. It's Ursula's. See how she took it right away? She didn't let us set up. That always hurts. Rachel Baxter's taking it.
Trying to make a long drive. That was a beautiful one. Very good. Unfortunately, went out. Very beautiful hit, though.
That's half.
That's halftime.
And the score is still 0-0. Teams go off for their little pep talks and try and figure everything out. The second half is usually even twice as exciting.
It's when the intensity comes out.
So get ready.
Everyone wants to win. The other team's running.
That's JV running around.
Getting warmed up for their game, which comes next.
Actually, I'm going to have to leave you for a minute because JV is warming up down there. I'm going to go see what's going on. Thanks.
And the game's starting back up for an exciting second half.
Catherine Crafting launches it. She's got a great drive.
And
St. Ursula's on a run.
they're
But
trying.
Abby Rose stops them as usual.
Desperate to get something on the scoreboard for the second half.
Both teams are doing great out there today.
Yes, they're both trying very hard.
It's a nice day, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and once again, Rachel Bexmuller drives it across the field. St. Ursula's now taking it.
Number 8 of Ursula.
Christina Motz.
Everyone's getting in there. They really want that point.
And then once again, Rachel Bexmuller with her wonderful defense.
And the scoreboard is tied still. That was a hack.
Both teams are very aggressive out there.
Yes, very. That ball bounced very high just a second ago.
Once again, St. Ursula's ball, and Christina Motz is taking it. She drives it upfield.
Very far. And they
Almost going out
saved
of
it
bounds.
for it going out of bounds.
That was quite a
Lot of-
quality sprint.
A lot of conflict between that ball. Ball's getting really high and a lot of banging of the sticks. The Braves ball again.
Senior Jenny Von Dielen taking it out for the Braves. Possibly.
A lot of calls
Oh.
going on down there by the ref.
No, it's a corner now.
Oh, wow.
Guess he changed his mind.
Scratch that.
Oh, looks like it's a defensive corner for the Braves.
And so the Braves can block it. They're trying. And it was blocked.
Great
Good
save by
save.
Morgan Malthouse. She's an awesome goalie. She even helps out with JV when we need a goalie. Oh, and a high stick on St. Ursula.
The Braves have the ball. Trying to get it down into the other.
Ooh, high ball by Bextramuller.
It's nice, the new turf, whenever the ball bounces, all the black rubber bounces off after it. Kind of distracting. A lot of struggle over the ball. The Ursulines ball. Trying to get in that goal, but
Jacqueline
blocked.
Goldberg, our sweeper, gets it out of there.
They're trying. Everyone's trying.
And again, a defensive corner. Oh, St. Ursula misses the pass.
Trying to get after that ball, trying to get it into the Braves' goal. The Braves have been having a very big defense. Very good defense.
There's Kelly Johnson attacking. Defense is very aggressive on this team. Could hear some of the fans disagreeing with some of the calls out there.
That's out on the Braves.
An important part of the game, though, is the equipment that people wear out there. You can never be too careful out there.
Yeah. As Chelsea was saying earlier, they're thinking about wearing those masks.
Yes, to protect from the face.
Is it similar to the one the goalie's wearing now?
Similar to that one. It's quite, actually, very cumbersome.
Looks very attractive.
Oh, it is. It's very attractive.
Seems like you'd burn up out there and all that stuff.
She's wearing, I don't know, about 40 pounds of gear on right now.
Wow.
So it may look light, but it's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
You can see JV lined up with varsity, cheering on the sideline.
Excited for their game that's coming up next.
Our team's very big on cheering.
That was a corner.
Oh, somebody stepped in too early, I guess. So we're going to redo the corner. Interesting thing about the game is that it always has a running clock. The clock never stops for anything, except when they score.
That is nice. It's different than a lot of other sports.
Once again, a defensive corner because of the aggressive defense of Bextramuller.
Ursula's been getting a lot of these corners. Fortunately, they haven't made any into a goal. Fortunately for the Braves.
Hopefully we won't see any goals either. Oh, great save by Morgan Malthouse.
Yeah, Morgan really is a good goalie. Ursula's number,
I believe 8.
8.
Christina Motz again
Yes.
taking it out.
Seems to be very active in the games.
These refs calling it as they see it. Some of the fans, though, not agreeing with them.
A lot of really popular calls they're making, like hacking. It's been happening a lot.
And lots of defensive corners, as you can see.
Yeah, a lot.
Problem with this game is you have to have quick feet. Many of the teams don't have quick feet, so the ball hits the feet in the circle. And you got a
Braves are
corner.
trying desperately to keep that ball out of their side of the field, but Ursula's offense keeps bringing it back.
Oh, offense went too early towards the corner, but that's okay. Long hit for the Braves, and Rachel Bextramuller drives it up the field.
That was a nice pass.
Oh, and it's a run for the Braves. Can they keep it up with Abby Rowe? Oh,
Ursula
no.
tries to get it out of there. Number 11 on Ursula has it. That's Kristen Grout.
And another defensive corner.
Seeing a lot of those in the second half.
This ref seems to like corners on St. Ursula's side.
Not as much as they not.
I believe there's an issue with the subbing. The rule is you have to wait for the person to come completely off the field before you may enter the field.
They missed the ball. Didn't go out of bounds.
Number 21
but
still tries to
lot
get
of
it.
struggle.
16-yard hit.
That was Braves number 6.
Baxter Miller once again.
And the Braves are taking it down the field.
Anna Little is awesome on this team. She's a great forward.
A lot of fighting for that ball. Went out of bounds. It's the Braves' ball. Hopefully they can make it into that goal. They have a very good goalie on their team,
Kate
too.
Hamilton taking that out, driving it far. And number 13, that would be Allie White trying to get it.
Braves are trying to get it in.
Sophomore Catherine Crafting, she is quite a player.
Oh, that was very close to the cage, but not quite close enough.
She's an awesome player. She's been playing since about 4th or 5th grade, so she has the skills for varsity. See how far she launched the ball all the way out to the fence. So
Ursula's team, number 1, which is Tori Vagelgesang, is passing the ball. Now number 8 has it. Now a hole is for golf, which is my mistake in the first
What
half.
you want to do is score a goal, not a hole.
Yes, a hole would be golf.
And you score the goal in the cage, which is that
Yes.
rectangular metal box with the
So
netting.
sorry about all the
Confusion.
confusion, yes, on the terminology used there.
Number 8, once again, Christina Molt.
She really getting in there.
taking
Really
the hit.
an active player.
I believe she's the captain for the St. Ursula team, so that would explain a lot. Courtney Lynn really trying to get that ball. And once
Braves
again,
ball. Number 5 has it.
Bexy
But
tries
a
to
lot
get
of people trying to get that ball.
Oh, and there's Kelly
turf.
Johnson.
Turf seems to make it very hard for them to hit the ball. A lot of excitement going on out here. It's Ursula's ball. Getting closer and closer to the goal, or the
Defense is still not
cage.
giving up.
And that would be a goal.
Oh. Good try by Morgan Malthouse.
Ursula scored a goal. That would be 1-0, Ursula.
Number 10, which is Elizabeth DeVoe, possibly. I believe, yes, Elizabeth DeVoe on the St. Ursula team scored that goal.
Braves ball.
Oh, I'm sorry, my mistake. Number 16, Lori Williams scored that goal. And they take the hit, and it goes right out of bounds, past the goal cage.
Ursula's ball again.
And so now Abby Rose taking the hit into the goal. Oh, almost scored. Catherine Crafting up there. Goalie's trying to save it. Oh, and it goes in for the goal. Indian Hill has tied the game.
This ties the game.
I believe that goal was scored by number 3, who is Kate Hamilton.
Game's getting more intense by the minute.
Or no, my mistake, number 19, Catherine Crafting. Sorry for my mistakes. I'm trying to keep on top of it.
Ursula's ball.
It's quite hard to distinguish players out there because they're so fast and crowded around the ball.
Pass it back to 16, who missed it.
Laura Moeller. And now number 8, once again, Christina Motz. She's all over the ball.
Out of bounds.
Braves take it. Abby Rowe with her awesome drive. But it stopped.
And the game is tied 1-1.
Game's getting more aggressive now. Each team trying to score to win the game instead of going into overtime.
It's a very, very close game. Very close game.
It is. Both teams are playing at a very high level, so you never know what could happen.
They want that next point, hoping
You can see
to
how
win
hard
the game.
both of them are working. Now, when they do tie the game at the end of this half, they will go into overtime. And that overtime, I believe, lasts for 10 minutes.
Now, what happens if if each team wins the game? Does it affect anything in the long
Well,
run?
right now, it just affects our record. So this win could add to our record, hopefully making our wins throughout the season to a total of 2 wins this season instead of 1. And actually, our tournament starts towards mid-October. And that's when the games really count. And I believe it's a 3-day tournament, and we play different teams each day. So you could say this is quite an important game because you play all these teams once again in the tournament. So you know
It's
how
good to
each
get to
team
know your
plays.
team.
Exactly.
It's Ursula's ball. Again, their captain takes the ball.
Christina Motz is all over that ball.
Easiest spot with that orange band around her arm. Again, Motz has the ball. Ball's bouncing all over the place.
Oh, our sweeper Jacqueline Goldberg tries to get out of the circle, but it touches someone's foot, and it's a defensive corner once again.
A lot of corners happening on that side of the field.
Hopefully Morgan Malthouse can save this goal, if Ursula's even able to get a shot off.
Hopefully this won't make Indian Hill be losing, because again, it's tied score, 1-1. Oh, they missed the ball. Braves going after it.
Beck Miller, nobody can stop her. She's really an aggressive player. Whenever they hear a whistle, they usually leave the ball, and then they find where the ref is pointing to see where they can place the ball to take the free hit.
A lot of struggle going on down there. Another call on the ref.
Braves ball once again. And Kate Hamilton now drives it.
Nice drive.
Catherine Crafting going for the ball against number 1.
Her shaking her hand. Hope she's okay.
She got hit. Abby Rowe taking it up once again.
Tried to get into the cage, but that wasn't a goal.
Yes, that wasn't a goal. Not a hole, a goal.
It wasn't a hole. It wasn't in a hole. It was
just past the
It wasn't a
cage.
goal in a cage.
There's nothing wrong with holes, but we're just specifying the terminology used in field hockey. And it looks like our teams have taken a timeout on field. And you can see JV's taking varsity water. They're very supportive of their varsity team.
They hope that maybe water will help them to regain their energy for the second half.
It's about 10 to 15 degrees hotter on the turf, so you can imagine how exhausted they may be.
It's such a pretty day again. Couple
Yes.
clouds, but
Nonetheless, quite a beautiful day with a nice breeze.
we're the little weathermen.
Exactly.
Each team rethinking their strategies, hoping to get that 1 point to untie the game.
Interesting thing about our field hockey teams is that there are many sisters and siblings on the team.
Oh, really?
So many of these players are very experienced.
Oh, that's good.
You can see our backup goalie there, Chelsea Beezer. She's also extraordinary at goalkeeping for the JV team.
Maybe, hopefully, the JV game will be as exciting as this one is,
Hopefully.
if not more.
We hope to win this game as well, bringing our wins this season to 2.
You can hear all the teams cheering each other on, hoping that maybe that'll get everyone else pumped up.
Both JV teams are cheering for their varsity teams. Very supportive. And of course, the encouraging coach, Mary Kovac, for the Braves. All she does is pump them up and teaches them how to become better players. She's an awesome person. And JV does their traditional run around the varsity doing our tomahawk yell.
Has the JV been doing the same as the varsity? Are they about the same level?
I would say probably, maybe a little bit less. Varsity's more experienced.
Yes, but
Varsity also has the tradition of doing the hitting to the
Yeah.
chest, like you see many football players do.
yes.
We try to become very aggressive players, so we refer to ourselves as the football players for girls.
And game starts back up again. Motts has the ball. Number
Taking a
8.
long hit.
Trying to figure out where she wants to hit it to. Hit her own teammate's legs.
Senior Jenny Von Dielen again with defense, stopping it before it even crosses the 50.
And the ball's getting closer to the Ursula's cage.
They might even score a goal in the hole.
Hole in one for field hockey.
Though we're not talking about golf here. This is field hockey.
And there's no touchdowns either.
Whenever these people take a free hit, each team tries to make a wall, type of barricade. Possibly, I believe Chelsea explained this to you.
Yes.
And we do practice this during field hockey practice.
Yes.
And we tried to get as compact as we possibly can. Like right now, we're not as compact as we possibly could be, to try and stop the ball from going in a certain direction, which is obviously towards the goal cage.
Must be even hotter down that field with all those socks rolled up. Fortunately, they get to wear.
Oh, great save by Morgan Malthouse. Clears it out of there.
Braves trying to get it out of there.
Oh,
Their side of the
great
field.
save by senior Jenny Von Dielen.
Ball's out of bounds again. Ursula's number
Motts once again.
8
taking it
again,
For
taking the
Ursula.
ball back in.
Has she not been in this game? I don't think she's gotten any rest.
Ball's
I believe that's Ann Kenny
pushed
driving
back
out.
out. Trying to get that ball out of the Braves side of the field again.
Braves wanting to score before this goes into overtime.
Hoping not to postpone the JV game.
Yes, it is very bothersome when we're postponed to a later time. Braves still defending their own territory, not wanting Ursula to score in the goal cage.
Again, Motts has the ball, trying to get it back in.
Pass it to number 16, Lori Williams.
But the
And
Braves
now-
have the ball, trying to
Oh.
get it down the field.
Anna Little, our wing, tries to drive it up, but is denied that chance, and St. Ursula gets it back again. Number
Not too far.
13 takes it, Lindsay Jones.
Now it's Motts.
Oh, they switched it up.
Nice drive down the field.
And she
but it's
drives
out.
it right out of bounds.
No one to follow up on that drive.
Possibly a chance for Indian Hill to get it back into Ursula territory and score a goal in the cage.
A goal in the cage.
Exactly. And of course, referring back to this gear, you can never be too careful out there with those high-flying balls and sticks,
This has been a very aggressive half of the game.
especially hacking. Be amazed to see how badly bruised these girls are from playing field hockey. Abby Rowe taking it up.
Now, is the only protection the field players have are the shin
Oh,
guards?
Catherine Crafting going one-on-one with the goalie. Oh, almost gets it in by herself. But
The goalie stops the ball.
stops the
Braves
ball.
trying to get it back down there.
That would be number 25, Andrea Ziegler for St. Ursula.
Ursula's trying to get it out of there because the Braves trying real hard to get it in.
Mott's that phenomenal player on St. Ursula's team.
Motz has the ball again. Surprise.
No, actually number 1 now taking it, Tori Vagelsang. But our defense is not letting up down here.
They're trying real hard. Really, really.
There goes our Bexy Miller.
Ursula taking it down.
Ursula's
That was
hit.
number 6, I believe. Lynn Fiorito. 10 minutes left of the game. Everyone's trying to get that last point.
Now, once again, if they don't score, if neither team scores, varsity will go into overtime. And that's a 10-minute overtime, which is a sudden death overtime. So the first person to score in that overtime wins the game. If nobody scores, the game is called a tie after that overtime is finished.
Do they make up the game and try to win again, or is it done
No,
for the season?
They leave it as a tie.
Now it's a corner.
In JV games, though, they don't go into overtime, so varsity's lucky to get those extra 10 minutes in.
Another corner.
I believe there's some kind of mix-up going on the field.
Braves switching players, maybe.
Something's wrong with Catherine Krefting, I believe. And the corner continues.
Fortunately, it doesn't appear that anyone's too badly hurt.
Oh, great save by Morgan Malthouse. Drives it out of there.
They're trying to get that back in there.
And
Morgan
before
falls, trying to get back into the goal.
Oh, hopefully that equipment helped her.
Hopefully she's okay. Luckily, she got back up.
She's
We were
good.
talking to her. She seems like she's able to brush it off.
That's why you need those helmets and gear, just in case you fall near the goal cage. You don't want to hurt anything.
Is it sharp? Is it?
It is quite a dangerous zone out there near the cage. The metal can be quite sharp on the edges.
She seems to be okay. Game starting again.
Ready to play again.
Braves ball. Luckily, in all that commotion, she did manage to keep the ball out of the goal.
Seems like Morgan may need to be looked at by the trainer. Looks like a St. Ursula player needed to stretch her calves on the field. And it looks like our trainer out there, taking a look at Morgan, might have gotten a hit on the neck. Even with all that equipment, she still got injured.
TV shows she's getting a drink of water. She's probably telling them that she's okay, but they're making sure.
This varsity team is very worried about Morgan. She may be okay. She put her helmet back on.
Looks like no ambulance is needed in this case.
But you never know. By the end of the game, she might be quite sore and might need an ice pack.
Yes. A nice chunk. Sit in a freezer.
And a large chunk of that ice just to
And maybe we'll just shove her in a freezer for a couple days. Maybe
Exactly.
that'll help soothe the pain.
Just a little humor here. It's okay.
Comic relief.
Wait for the whistle. Then start it.
The Braves have the ball.
Start it.
Hopefully that
Catherine.
didn't put them too far behind.
Catherine. Oh no, I'm sorry. Bexy takes that out. Awesome drive.
Ball's going back and forth.
Defense not willing to let St. Ursula score again. They'll do anything.
Defense trying to keep that ball away from Morgan.
Oh, number 5 going for the goal. That'd be Lena Grote,
A lot of people around that ball.
but it seemed like it touched somebody's foot, and then it's Braves ball once again. 16-yard hit. Yes, that was number 5, Lena Grout, taken in for the goal, but was denied.
Again, Motz has the ball. Christina Motz.
Morgan again out there taking one for the team.
A little less than 8 minutes on the clock.
Interesting thing about the clock, they always want us to switch up the clock on the scoreboard at 2 minutes, but they do want to keep the time on the field. Just seems to help the referees out with keeping time in the game.
Braves ball. Number 4 has it. Nice pass down the field to number 12, but Ursula has the ball. Number 11, taken by Braves 12.
Which is
struggling over the ball.
Kirsten Grout.
Braves ball. Braves trying to get that ball in there before.
Oh, another
that was
awesome
a nice,
drive.
nice drive by the Braves.
Catherine Krefting is quite a prodigy in the field hockey game.
Yeah,
she's a sophomore
quite a hit.
and she's on the varsity. There are many number of underclassmen on the varsity team. I believe we have 2 freshmen as well on the varsity team.
Yeah, Palmer Irvine.
And Marjorie Neihart. As well as some sophomores such as Elizabeth Lackman, Catherine Krefting, as you mentioned, Jacqueline Goldberg, Krista Maurer, and Abby Brockman.
A lot of whistles being blown down here. Yellow card.
Yellow card.
On number 5.
Oh, number 1, I'm sorry.
Number 1.
Tori Vagel-Gesang. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. I've
been
really
struggling with that one all night.
What's the origin of that name? I really don't know. Doesn't look...
Vagel-Gesang.
Looks of a European origin to me. Doesn't
Yes.
really look Russian.
A lot of stuff's going on down there. Yellow card.
Timeout. Okay. Seems like the refs are talking to the coach.
Of the Ursula team.
Don't want the coach to get overheated about anything.
Telling him something. Something's obviously wrong here.
Oh, and we don't really want that disagreeing. Refs do have the ability to throw the coaches out and forfeit the game.
A lot of discussion going on in the field with the
You can
players.
see the Ursula team coming back. And it looks as if, I believe, that she's still giving
A yellow card.
number 1 to the yellow card. Yellow card. Yes, that would be, again, that interesting name we could not pronounce. Tori Vagel-Gesang of some sort.
She seems to be a little upset about that. Coming out of the field. Do they trade players?
I believe they did trade players. I'm not sure. There should be about 10 players on the team with the goalie.
She doesn't seem very happy on the sideline. Kind of threw her stick down.
Seems Braves are lining up for a attempt at goal.
Hoping to get that last point. 6 minutes left of the clock.
Wait for the whistle. Abby Rowe driving it in. And Kenny trying to get it in. Oh.
Oh, so close.
Trying to get in and a little
There's
try
so
for it.
much going on down there. It's big
Oh,
mess.
but
so very close.
With all that crowding, who could tell what went on there? But the ref made her decision, and it's Ursula's ball. It's quite upsetting up here. We really wanted the Braves to score that one. Very close. Inches away from
Would
scoring.
have ended the game.
Again, Mott's taking it, but nobody was there to receive, and it goes right out of bounds. Our JV team and varsity cheering on their players in the field.
Trying to get them to get that last point. That 1 point, which will end the game.
It's Ursula's ball. Again, their captain Mott's taking it out. Mott's, it reminds me of ketchup. I don't really know why, but.
Like Heinz. Yes.
Excuse me, that was applesauce.
Applesauce. Oh,
Sorry about my
number
consumer
11
product
on
mix
their
up.
team is down. Seems hurt. She spit out her mouth guard and she's laying on the floor.
Yeah.
That
Looks like
is-
somebody got hit
That
in
is
the mouth.
Kristen Grout. maybe.
Grout. I believe it's
The
Grout.
trainer's out there doing
Maybe it's
something with their
Grout.
legs. Something happened there.
Well, as you can see, even with all the equipment they're wearing, mouth guards, shin guards, they still are getting hurt out there. But back to the consumer products that we were talking about before. I believe that I meant to refer Mott's to applesauce and not ketchup. But back to our game. Number
She
11.
really seems down there hurt.
She's She seems to be quite injured down there. Our trainer taking a look at her. It seems to be a problem with her leg.
They substitute number 12 for her. That is Holly Conway Smith joining in there.
For our injured. Okay. Add 2 seconds.
She's up, and that's good. She's off the field. She seems limping, but she's off the field. The game continues.
And she seems to be pretty good. She might go in later, but I doubt it with the way she's looking right now.
She's on the sideline stretching, trying to get that.
Varsity seems to be energetic again. We didn't see the traditional chest hit as we did before at the beginning of the half. Still questioning about something on the field.
Little discrepancy.
Between Catherine Crafting and number 6 of St. Ursula.
And the ref.
Line.
Figure out where to put that ball.
Fiarotti, I believe. Oh, and they're doing a face-off. 3 taps, and then you hit the ball. So let's see who gets the ball first.
Hopefully the Braves take it down to that last point.
The whistle goes and then put the time on.
It's 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, and it looks like Catherine got that ball.
But they're all trying to keep that ball on the other side.
St. Ursula's ball once again. It looks like we might be going into overtime if defense can keep up their territory.
4 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock.
When we score, you switch off the clock. And overtime, if we score, we win.
Braves ball.
Senior Jenny Von Dillon trying
Ball
to clean
goes
it out
out.
there. But number
Out
6,
on Ursula.
which would be Line Fiarotti.
Number 19 of the Braves. Catherine
Crafting.
My bad.
That's all right. And she passed it to number 4, who is Katie Kremchek, taking it up the field for our Braves.
Oh,
Past our
another Ursula player
down on the
tumbles
field.
down the field. Shoots, trying to get that ball
Braves might
into
even
the
get a
goal,
breakaway here.
into the cage, trying to get that goal.
And they hit it out of bounds. So close to scoring a goal in the cage.
That was a long way they went down that field.
Might have gotten a hole-in-one in the cage. And once again, Captain Mott's taken out for St. Ursula. She might be their number 1 player.
Seems to be.
She hasn't got any rest. Their defense on the Braves has been decreasing since halftime, but you have to expect that for the level of intensity on the field. They're playing at a very high level, and you have to expect them to get tired and lose their interest in the game. And it looks like they're forming a wall once again. I'm not sure what type of wall this is. We sometimes create plays during practice with interesting names. I remember one play was actually called Banana Split. Many of them seem to be food-oriented nicknames, but...
Must be hungry during the games.
Exactly. Keeper. Speaking of food, these girls can't risk having eating disorders like many girls do these days. These girls have to be in tip-top shape for playing on the field. They have to eat a healthy meal.
And they have to work it off.
Exactly.
Braves has the ball. Pass down.
Abby Rowe, once again, driving it up. But their captain, Motts, for St. Ursula, stopped it. It looks like this game may be going into overtime as we're reaching the 2-minute mark in our game.
Long drive. Stopped by Ursula.
Who's that? Is that Motts once again?
Yes, once again, Motts has the ball.
I think we should call her Miss Applesauce.
Yes.
We'll call her Applesauce. Her hair also looks the color of applesauce, so it works.
Number 7 tries to get in there, but...
And once again, Miss Mott's Applesauce.
That kind of
with
rhymes.
their applesauce-colored hair, trying to take the ball down the field. And I believe it's...
Ursula has the ball.
Oh, there's a timeout on the field.
Another timeout with 2 minutes left on the clock.
There may be a card This game is getting more aggressive by the minute.
Everyone wants that last point. Try to stop them from having
Exactly.
to go into overtime.
At this rate, we might not even have players on the team. It's quite interesting. I don't know if there might have been an issue with Mott's applesauce out there, but who could tell?
If Mott's applesauce was taken out of the game, I don't know what Ursula would do.
She is the captain and the #1 player on the team, so seems like play is back in session.
Mott has the ball.
I believe you're going to refer to her as applesauce now.
Oh yeah, applesauce has the ball.
Applesauce. Applesauce is taking the ball.
Stopped by the Braves.
That'd be, again, I believe Katie Krumchek. Abby Rowe taking it up for the Braves with her awesome drive, and there she goes again.
Braves trying to get in there, trying to stop that ball.
But it's a whistle because it hit somebody's foot, I believe. So Braves take it out. Also,
game's getting more and more intense. People want to get that
takes
last.
the drives. There are, I believe, 3 good drivers on the team. Abby Rowe, Rachel Beckstemuller, and Catherine Krefting.
Trying to figure out where they want to go in from.
It's very important to see where the foul was committed, so you can see where to.
That was a very high ball.
And it's
Ursula's ball.
Applesauce taking it, of course, for the St. Ursula team, since she is the captain.
But she passes it.
No, passes
number
back
1, who recently in the game.
That foreign exchange type of deal going on that Tori Bagel just sang.
Just saying. The one that just recently had a little conflict going on out there. Game's getting closer and closer. It's a corner.
I believe we're down to maybe 30 seconds in the game before we go into overtime.
And it would be a corner.
It's a defensive corner. Hopefully, Braves can hold the St. Ursula team off so they don't score and we go into overtime. We can hear the fans cheering.
Everyone trying to get.
When you have a corner, you have to place it in
Oh, they missed the ball. They're trying to get in there. It's very messy. And they scored, making the game 2-1 with 20 seconds left.
Team score.
Braves do not seem very happy about that. Braves trying to get that last point.
I believe the game just ended.
And 2-1.
Oh my gosh.
2-1 Ursula. Close game.
This is a very tragic finish.
Upsetting for the Braves.
You can see how depressed
they tried very hard.
No, there's quite a confusion actually in the crowd even. As I mentioned earlier, 2 minutes on the clock. We only stopped the scoreboard at 2 minutes so the refs can keep time on field. So the scoreboard actually doesn't matter after the 2-minute mark.
And that's the game.
I believe that is the game.
Thank you, and
see
you next time. And this is IHTN signing off.